Now you can disappear, right? Said Hussein while drinking water. Boy, don't be too arrogant, exclaimed the thin man. Go. Li Yufeng stood up and said. Watching the group going away, Hussein was then able to focus on his food. How did you do that? Ji Yunran looked at Hussein curiously and asked. She trusted her own judgment, and the spitball should be under the middle cup originally. What she did not understand was when Hussein retrieved the spitball from the middle cup and placed it in another cup. She did not see how he did it. Hussein just smiled at Ji Yunran and said faintly, "It's a secret." Big deal. You must have used some cheating method as well, Ji Yunran said. Pouting. You show me how I cheated then, Hussein blinked and said. I don't know how to cheat, Ji Yunran said, with her gaze on the 3 cups, wanting to know how Hussein did it. If you really want to know, I can tell you on one condition, he said. What do you want me to do? Ji Yunran looked at Hussein vigilantly. Since you are my girlfriend, shall we go to dinner and movie sometime? Hussein suggested with a smile. Ji Yunran stared at Hussein and said, Who is your girlfriend? If you say that again, I won't be polite anymore. So, you do not want to know? Hussein was not the least scared by the ferocious look on her sweet face. Ji Yunran paused. She really wanted to know how Hussein did it. The members of Hand of God Society were always playing this game, key factors of which were speed and eyesight. If she could learn the method Hussein had used, she would be invincible in this game. Just a meal and movie? Ji Yunran blinked and asked. Yes. Hussein laughed. Well, that's fine. Now tell me how you did it. Ji Yunran hesitated and said. In fact, it is very simple. As long as your hand is fast enough, you can do it with some special gestures. Hussein did not lie. He was simply using sleeve blade. But his hand was too fast and his movements too subtle, so Ji Yunran could not have seen how he had managed to do it. If you won't tell me the truth, then forget it. Ji Yunran refused to take Hussein's word for it, as she did not believe that he was that fast. If you do not believe me, then there is nothing I could do. I've said all I could. Don't forget about the dinner and movie tomorrow, Hussein shrugged and said. I promised you dinner and movie, but did not say when. In 100 years, liar. Ji Yunran spat out her tongue at him, chuckled and left. Hussein had intended to practice operating warframes before Starry Cup began. However, Lin Bifeng told him excitedly that he had discovered a nest full of mutant creatures, which Lin could not take care of alone and asked Hussein to hunt with him. Saying, hurry. Teleport now and we could split the mutant creatures 50-50. Lin Bifeng did not dare to go alone and was reluctant to cooperate with any of the gangs. If he did that, he might not even be able to get 30%. After all, he only provided a location, and in accordance with the rules, if he did not contribute anything else, all he could have was 30%. How long does it take? Hussein hesitated. The Starry Cup will begin in a few days. He had promised Fatty that he would go. It was also his idea to apply for all the items, so it would not make sense if he missed it. It's not far, just in the southern mountains. With mounts, it would take us less than a day. Lin Bifeng quickly said. Fine, wait for me at the gate of steel armor shelter. I will be there. Hussein was very interested as he only had 52 mutant Geno points and wished to gain more. Hussein used the school's teleport station to enter the shelter, and saw Lin Bifeng walking around the gate in circles, looking very anxious. My brother, you finally come. Let's go now. Lin Bifeng grabbed Hussein the moment he saw her. The two summoned their mounts and marched into the southern mountains. Hussein saw that Lin Bifeng was still riding a primitive mount and laughed. Lin, why are you still riding a primitive mount? Quote, mutant mounts are very rare. I have been looking but no one was selling. Lin looked at the mutant, three-eyed beast Hussein was riding admiringly. I have one. Are you interested? Hussein was ready to sell the mutant horned sand fox mount since he had no use of it. You should have said so earlier. What kind of mount is it? Show me, Lin quickly said. Hussein summoned the mutant horned sand fox. Lin fell in love with the strong white fox and said, Sain, I will take it. Name your price. Do you have S-class license of Saint Hall? Hussein asked. Those are hard to come by. My family had some, but we have used them up, Lin said helplessly. All right, then I will take a larger share of the mutant creatures this time, Hussein pondered and said. No problem, but they all seemed to be the same type of creatures and it does not do anything if you eat too many. Lin looked at her, puzzled, not understanding why he would want so much of the same kind of meat. I'm not eating them myself, but feeding a pet. Hussein summoned his golden rock worm king. Feeding a pet with mutant meat. How extravagant. Lin saw the golden little worm in Han's palm and asked, it must be a mutant pet? Quote, guess again, Hussein said with a smile. Lin Bifeng suddenly widened his eyes. This is a sacred blood pet? Quote, why not? Hussein said. Wow, Sain, you are so awesome that even your pet is sacred blood. Lin Bifeng thought about it and said, so I will take this mutant beast. Soul mount. No matter how many mutant creatures we hunt, I will only take 5 in. The rest are all yours. Cool, Hussein agreed right away. What Lin Bifeng found was a large nest of mutant creatures and it would not be a bad deal.